Hey y'all, I'm Mimi, aka the Piscean Seer, and this is one of your daily collective messages. Okay, like and subscribe if you get anything out of this. Thank you to those of you who do like, subscribe, and comment. It is greatly loved and appreciated. Okay, God, archangels, ancestors, ascended masters, all beings of light with the best interest of me and the collective at heart. You are always and forever welcome into my readings. Okay, please, please, please give my Piscean Seer family the best and most accurate information for them at this time. So I just did this, okay? I just did this for like 30 to 40 minutes, okay? And my mic was not on, but it was so great, okay? So we're just gonna do it all over again, okay? From the top. I guess I was just practicing for y'all, okay? So this is gonna be a Shiva reading, okay? So Shiva holds a prominent role in Hinduism, okay, as the god of destruction and protection, okay. It says alongside Brahma, the creator, and Vishnu, the preserver, okay, or also the protector, okay. So it says that Shiva creates, protects, and transforms the universe, okay. So we hold that very same type of power, okay. I seen 111. We hold this very same creative, protective, transformative power in the universe, okay? I seen 121, okay? It's like we are companions with the universe, but we are one with the universe at the same time, you know? And in creating your own, in creating and protecting the things that you create and the people that you love, you're putting out this energy and this vibration of protection, and therefore you protect the universe as well, you know? Because protecting yourself is protecting the universe, you know, and this focus on creating and protecting is what transform you into this higher and higher vibration, and you get closer and closer to the universe, okay? Also, while I was looking up Lord Shiva, okay, I found that Christ worshipped Lord Shiva for 3 years and achieved darshan of Shiva, okay? The darshan is a Jewish scriptural interpreter, you know, and I was like, Holy Spirit, you know? And Spirit was like, yes, Jesus was well-versed, or Yeshua, or Yahuwah, okay, whatever you call him. He was well-versed in multiple religions and their texts, okay? So let me get the overall energy first, and then I'll get into like the actual notes. So we got synchronicities, okay? 222, 333, 444, 555, 1111, 1010. Okay, you could be any of these life paths. Okay, you could be life path number 2, 3, 6, 4, 8, 5, 11. Okay. I wish I could fly me a spaceship and fly. I don't know. A lot of you guys could have changed your perspective a lot lately. Okay, I shuffled the deck for no reason. Okay, that's what that usually means. Yeah, we got goddess energy. Okay, this is gonna be completely different from the first one that I did. Okay, look, we got lucid dreams. Okay, a lot of you guys could be having lucid dreams at this time. Okay, you guys are needing to know that your angels are protecting you guys. Okay, shaman did come out for the first time. You guys are shamans. Okay, you guys are generational curse breakers. That also came out the first time. You know, you guys have these psychic powers. You know, you guys are very clairvoyant, clairaudient, clairsentient. Okay, it says remain calm at this time. Okay, natural Reiki powers also showed itself in the first one. Okay, you guys are natural healers. Look up a video on how to do Reiki, you know, because Reiki boosts your vibration up so much once you learn how to do it. You could just learn the first part, you know. I'm actually a Reiki master. But I took a class and got certified and things like that, you know, but you guys don't have to do all of that. You know, you guys have access to all of these hidden secrets of the universe and all of these hidden secrets within you. You know, there are things that you resonate with that you can just learn, you know, today, and it will all come back to you. You know, you guys are meant to be successful at whatever it is you put your mind to at this time. Okay. It says enemies, tarot reader, DNA upgrade. Okay. You could be a tarot reader. You can have some unseen enemies. Okay. But you're receiving a lot of DNA upgrades. Okay. You're meant to be God's ambassador. Okay. You're more than capable of protecting yourself also, you know. It says you were born to be a legend. Your name holds power. It says empath. It says starseed. It says you have a big mission on earth. And it says Jesus, Yeshua, Yahuwah descendant. Okay. Okay. damn day trying to make this thing right. Having one of my co-workers say, just like this kid I seen in the old Busta Rhymes video the other night. So we got communication, okay? It says 9 on it, okay? And then we got mimicry at the bottom of the deck, okay? So you could be having someone mimic you or mimic what you do, you know? Or maybe you could be in this energy where you're needing to mimic the divine, you know, mimic the way that they move in order to, you know, guide and properly care for your territory. It's okay to indulge in a little bit of self-interest, you know, but Spirit's saying avoid being too involved with yourself, you know, like you should care if others eat, you know what I mean? But sometimes, you know, people don't care if you eat. So, you know, they attract people who don't care if they eat or not. Okay. Jeez. Let me see. Let me see what communication says. So it says, when I lived in my third floor apartment on my neighborhood, my bad. When I lived in my third floor apartment, one of my neighborhood crows would often come calling on my balcony in the morning. This was before we adopted our pup, Layla, who took up chasing the crows away. There was one crow in particular that stood out that my daughter and I eventually named Brave One because he or she would go right up to our sliding glass door and rap-a-tap-tap impatiently with its beak. This delightfully persistent bird was looking for a handout. Communication brings the message to speak up. State what you want. You may think those around you know your needs and desires, but that may not be the case, okay? Now is the time to articulate your wishes. Communication asks that you get clear on what you want so that there will be no misunderstanding or confusion later. Although communication may point to a situation on an earthly level, it may also indicate that you need to be clearer with what you want when communicating with your spirit guides or higher self. Are you being too vague? Are you asking for what you want exactly? Okay. Don't be afraid to ask for exactly what it is that you want, you know. And if you're not clear, you know, Spirit's just going to wait until you clear it up because they don't want to get it wrong. Okay. So, we got Jack in the Box, okay, with Pop Out Entertainment. I don't know. I feel like you're expected. I don't know. This could be the way that you feel, you know. Like you always got to just pop out, you know, and entertain folks. And sometimes you just want to be around folks that are willing to just, you know, pop out and entertain you. Or other people could be looking at you like that, you know. Like when you pull up, oh snap, the entertainment's here, you know, we can all just sit around and not do nothing and just let this entertainment talk and entertain us. You know, I'm really hearing dance, I said, okay. So I guess that's the energy, okay. Next was the name Dustin, okay. We got the Knight of Wands, you know. You could be in a very passionate and persistent energy right now, you know. I feel like forward movement is the best way for you to be moving at this time, okay? Yeah, in order to achieve this success, you know, just keep going. Like the worst thing you could be doing is just like absolutely nothing, you know, putting no effort toward it at all. And then, so Dustin means Thor's stone, okay, which gives me Thor's hammer, you know, and his ability to work with lightning, you know, kind of like Zeus. But lightning gives me enlightenment. It gives me ideas, you know. It gives me like epiphanies. So maybe you're just needing to keep moving along in whatever your field is and ask Spirit for exactly what it is that you want or need in order to see the success that you're trying to see. Yeah, with the Knight of Pentacles, this is what's taking so long. They're waiting for you to clear these things up, you know. So Dustin also means thunderstone. So thunderstone is actually a real stone, okay? So Thunderstone is known to hold protective powers against the negative effects of evil eye. Thunderstone, or arrow brings you good luck, you know. So wearing thunderstones or wearing arrows could bring you protective powers and good luck. You know, you could have people sending evil eye your way. telling y'all this is completely different, okay, with the Queen of Cups, because you are in this emotionally balanced place, you know. And then Dustin also means valiant, okay, which talks about possessing or showing courage or determination. Yeah, with this Three of Pentacles, like you need to show determination with spirit, you know, be valiant in your journey, in your whatever it is that you're trying to co-create with source at this time. Dustin also means hard as stone, okay. Avoid being hard as stone at this time, you know. Don't be afraid to be vulnerable, to be open, to really show who you are, you know, and put a piece of your personality into your passions, you know. We got the Page of Wands. It's like you could be a beginner in whatever it is your field is that you're in, you know, or a beginner in this spiritual journey, or whatever it is that you're trying to accomplish at this time, you know. And you could be just like rushing yourself, you know, but your passion and your successful imaginings is really all that you need in order to get to where you're trying to get to, okay. And then we got the Ten of Cups, okay, because you know you're always going to be happy, you know. And also it gives me that eternal life, you know, that infinite energy that you operate on, you know, like you have infinite possibilities and infinite choices to which way you could go and what decisions you can make, you know. So the stone, the hardest stone, okay, when I was looking at it, I looked up the stone symbolism is what I did, okay. So it says the passage from one life to the next, okay, which is giving me like past life energy, you know. I feel like you're calling back all of your loving energies, you know, and with the King of Wands, you know, your passionate energies from your past life, you know. This is what makes you such the Empress, you know. You've already, I feel like you're someone who goes into hermit mode regularly, you know, or you might live in hermit mode because you're like a Queen of Swords or a King of Swords, you know, someone who likes to like plan and calculate and be very sure of where it is that you want to go, you know. And if you don't feel good about your moves that you're making emotionally and mentally together, you know, I feel like, okay, so this is that energy of like your head and your heart not agreeing, okay. And Shiva's saying you're going to need to destroy something in you, like destroy some way that you're thinking, you know, because Shiva is the Hindu god of destruction, okay? Destruction and creation are a regular part of this thing, okay? This is what I was saying in the first video, you know. Destruction and creation are important, you know. That's why there's a such thing as a good tower moment, because sometimes you have to tear something down in order to build something anew. So there could be some sort of limiting belief or some generational curse that that's kind of in your way professionally. So it says a stone archway or a stone carved boat mark the spirit world journey and stand as vessels unconcerned with time as life cycles around them from earth to eternity. You are the thing that grounds the eternal energy in this plane, okay? So it's like you are the stone archway into the spirit, or you are the stone carved boat that marks the spiritual journey, okay? Like the spiritual journey can happen all in, like with you just sitting in one spot, you know? So it says, what did it say? Stand as vessels unconcerned with time as life cycles around them from earth to eternity. Life will always revolve around you as long as you're in the energy of oneness, okay? Yeah, we got divine timing. It says, everything is timing and timing's everything. Gladly, I release my concern over timing and let things happen when and as they will. I trust that the divine schedule makers know what they're doing. It can take a long time to reach divine middle management, you know? So I just feel like I said, you know, you're trying to rush yourself in the process and you just really don't need to, you know? It's like, where are you trying to get to, you know? What are you trying to accomplish? Do you feel like you're running out of time in order to do this? You know, we got the story of my life, okay? It says, as I tell myself the story of what's happening in my life, I choose to make it the kind of story where even the tough parts have a sort of inner beauty. It's ultimately a happy story where every character, no matter how wicked, is doing their best. And let me tell you, it'll be worth it when I earn the Pulitzer Prize for the best inner monologue. Okay, so maybe you're needing to change the way that you look at you and at your story. Like, how are you talking to yourself? Are you encouraging yourself? Are you telling yourself, are you listening to the loud voice about what it is that you want to do? Or are you listening to that quiet, intuitive voice? Then we got this, with self love. How are you seeing yourself? It says, I openly embrace a feeling of self love, the PG kind. I love myself. I understand myself. I love myself as the most committed partner I will ever have. I show myself love any way that I can. And when I screw up, I remember to be sweet and gentle with myself. If not, I'm going to make myself sleep on the couch. Got that self? So it's like, it's time for you to kick yourself in the butt and give yourself more of this self love, to mother yourself and start telling yourself, you're so great, you're so wonderful, you can do this, you can accomplish this. 5 minutes, not even five is a long time, 2 minutes in the mirror of you complimenting yourself and telling yourself that you love yourself and that you are going to be successful and that you can achieve anything you put your mind to. Okay. And also, this attitude of gratitude is what grounds those manifestations as well. It says, today I am grateful for all of the things. She said, I ain't gonna lie, boy, you got me out of my mind in LOVE, falling in LOVE with life, with every single part of it. I go crazy when you left me, got me acting a mess, even got the nerve to say you better than my mama's collard greens and cornbread. Like, big, like pumping more of that pump yourself up type of energy, okay? So I was saying, today I'm grateful for all the little things. Even when the big things suck, there are always plenty of little things I can be at least a little grateful for, like hot showers and music and the fact that humans invented the internet and I'm allowed to use it whenever I want to, okay? It says, using fingers and thumbs that do whatever I think them to do at any given moment, like that. Like, you would think that you have to show this big have to be, oh, I'm so grateful, for love and for life, but you can be grateful for your fingers and toes, you can be grateful for, your jacket, you can be grateful, for, for all sorts of things. It says, everyone's a teacher. Everyone I cross paths with is a teacher in that moment. The one who gives me the fun lessons are the ones I call friends. The ones who give me the hard lessons I sometimes call a-holes. They've chosen a tough job, but somebody's got to do it. So today I'm thanking all the a-holes. Thank you, a-holes, for playing a part in making me a better person, okay? Shout out to all the a-holes. So we got Joy, okay? It says, to enjoy something, I simply need to add joy to it. Joy is like butter. I can put on anything and it'll make it way better. Today, I will add joy to everything. Really slather it on. Today, I am the Orville Redenbacher of joy, and life's popcorn is about to get it. Like, just this really positive outlook on not only yourself, but everyone around you. Turning the villains in your life into helpers. It says impermanence, okay? Also embracing the fact that nothing is permanent. Things come and go, things change. Shiva's talking about the energy of attachment. And also, you can't have a better view of yourself if you're not forgiving yourself for the things that you've been through. Yeah, it's like you and the relationship that you have with yourself and source. That's the real ideal partnership, okay? It says impermanence. Life is always changing, and I drift easily through those changes, good and bad. As I drift through hard times, I can take comfort in knowing that I will leave them behind. As I drift away from good times, I can take comfort in knowing that more will come my way. Impermanence is an equal opportunity non-entity, okay? And that's what I was saying, the first time I did this, that like, the universe or the world, it shows us that energy of impermanence all the time. There's tidal waves and volcanoes and all of these different natural disasters that completely, destroy everything, But we don't know what kind of plan Source has for that, for the space where the things got destroyed at. Sometimes a volcano will destroy a certain area, and then, like all of this beautiful trees and things will grow there. Like, you just never know why something's being destroyed, and you needing to look at things that same way in your life. Okay. We got school. It says the answer that you're seeking involves going to school. Okay. Some of you guys are needing to learn a little bit more. It doesn't have to be literal school. But the next thing on this list is the nursery, okay? Some of you guys could be having children, or, setting up some sort of new nursery, but I wrote plants next to it. So it's about growth, it's about renewal. It's about you being a baby plant in the plant nursery and being tended to by spirit and your guides. Okay, we got speaker. Okay, some of you guys are public speakers. Okay, it says your life purpose involves your skills of oration. Okay. We got yoga. Your life is enriched by yoga, stretching, and exercise. Some of you guys are needing to do some physical meditations with yourself in order to, like, something like yoga is really great because it brings that spiritual aspect to you caring for the body. So next was fireside drive. Okay. So I feel like you guys are working on the fire. You're stoking the fire within you. It's like it's a hard transition from that watery emotional side that you spend a lot of your life on. It's a hard transition going into that fire side of the energy, that passionate, persistent energy. Yeah, but you're on the right path. Okay, this is what what Shiva is saying. It says keep doing what you're doing because it's working. Period. So the song saying, you don't want to be stuck up on that station singing, oh, I know, a sad song. Okay. Like you're not destined to sing that sad song you were singing forever. Okay. It's time for you to sing a song of joy, a song of gratitude. Look at this. Look at that. Look like Yeshua playing the flute, guiding these children along the path. But some of you guys might like working with children. You might be meant to teach younger children how to maintain their spiritual integrity as they grow in this world. Okay. It says your life purpose involves helping, teaching, and healing, and the healing of children. Okay. And then we got freedom at the bottom of the deck, because you're really truly free to choose what it is that you want to do and which way you want to go. Even if you don't feel like Spirit saying you're on the right path, but if you wanted to change this path and do something else, we would have your back 100%. It would take a little bit longer. There might be some more lessons that you might have to learn, but you're already on the right path, so don't second guess yourself and what you've chosen to do. We got let go. Okay. It says walk away from this situation in order to resolve it. Some of you guys are like micromanaging spirit, like really thinking about, like, overthinking whatever it is you're meant to be doing. Okay. Some of you guys might want to consider working with Moonstone. Okay. The last note was the Moonstone Circle. Okay. And Fireside Drive and Moonstone Circles are actual street names that I seen while I was driving. Okay. All of these notes that I'm currently on started out as like this big list. Spirit gave me like this massive download of signs. Okay. In one day. And I don't know. I kind of like it like that. So the Moonstone is a stone of balance, relaxation, feminine energy, and fertility. Okay, more of that goddess energy. Like you're needing to let your goddess energy come in and take over, like for a second, mother you, take a step back, do some meditations, and then come back around and look at your project or whatever it is you're working on from a higher perspective. Okay, it says, that the Moonstone has a connection to magic, just like you. This is the Three of Cups, okay? Because should be a time for celebration for you at this time. We got the Hermit because, you could be trapping yourself inside of that little box. That's what I was saying, It's like you're acting like you don't hold the lamp, like you don't know the way, you're kind of afraid to follow your intuition, because the moon has these little clouds around it. It's like you can kind of see your intuition, you know, you kind of hear it, you know, like peeking through all of the other shit, you know, but you're like scared to come out of your box, to step out of your comfort zone, you know. So it says that it has a connection to the magic of the moon, an amulet of protection for travelers, a gift of lovers for passion, a channel for prophecy, and a path to wisdom. Okay. And then we got the Three of Swords. Okay. So I feel like there's been a lot of pain, a lot of hurt, a lot of betrayal on this path that you have, you know, traveled down to get to this wisdom, you know, to get to the place where you can't even prophesy your own future. But they're saying celebrate, you know, you've made so much progress. You're doing so good. It says a preferential channel of inner wisdom. Like, I feel like your guides prefer to work with you. Okay, the Ace of Swords comes out. Okay, I feel like your guides prefer to work with you. Like, it's fine if you don't want to accept, you know, your divine purpose or whatever it is that they're trying to get you to do. You know, if you can't get over these heartbreaks of the past, you know, we'll wait. We'll wait for somebody else to come along and break these generational curses and get these divine blessings. But you already came this far. You might as well just keep going. You know, that's really what I'm hearing. Okay. And then also the moonstone is said to be a place where the good spirit of luck dwell. Okay. And we got the Knight of Swords and the Ten of Swords. It's like you're worried that this Ten of Swords energy is going to rush into you again, you know, but it's like, I love this Ten of Swords, you know, because the cat is like in between the swords. Ain't none of these swords actually in the cat. Okay. Like, everybody missed, okay, with the Eight of Pentacles. Everybody that threw work at you or tried to work on you missed. The only alchemy that's working here is your own. But you just have to trust it to lead you to this energy of stability. You have to trust yourself. Trust that you're the magician and that you know how to manage these burdens. You know what to throw away and what to keep. Yeah, we got the Ace of Cups. Like, your cup is meant to overflow. You're meant to operate out of that energy of love, you know. And your guides, they love you very much and they just want the best for you. So the next thing was the circle, okay? The circle represents eternity, wholeness, protection, and unity, okay? Meditating on the energy of the circle could be a very powerful thing for you also, you know? It says it implies the idea of movement and symbolizes the cycle of time, the perpetual motion of everything that moves, okay? And then we got animal energy with the channel. You could be someone who channels a lot of information. This is more of that shamanic energy too, you know? Like, you could get a lot of animal signs, you know? In here, I see like a koala, a crane, the snake, the turtle, and this big tiger on his lap. And these little butterflies are all getting my attention. You could have seen any of those signs. Okay, there's a little cat right there next to the big cat. We got freedom. Okay, with Vry. Okay, and we got Ifarada with healing. Okay, so it's like this tradition right here is giving me, you know. First of all, it's giving me larger than life energy. But on top of that, it's giving me like you come from source, okay? So you come from a traditionally free, healing, loving being, okay? And that is who you are on a soul level. Some of you guys could be in this void energy, you know, really struggling to see the vision of where spirit wants you to go. But you just have to trust them. You just have to trust spirit and trust your mission. And more importantly, you have to trust yourself, okay? But the circle is also a symbol of mobility, okay? Because you're meant to make moves. You're meant to be very mobile in your life, you know, no matter your age or sex or where you come from or what you think you're able to accomplish. You're meant to accomplish a lot of mobility, okay? What else? Yeah, we got the High Priestess at the bottom of the deck, okay? It says harness your mystic power, though. Yeah, it says protection guardian, drop your shields, okay? You could be a little defensive, you know, but that just, you know, that's that self-love, you know? Sometimes you have to get to a place where you can trust yourself before you can understand others better and enough to be able to trust them fully too, you know. And then we got this earth guardian, you know, with stay rooted and grounded. Like I said before, you know, you are the thing that grounds the eternity to the earth, you know. You ground the infinite. So that's why it's important for you to stay rooted and grounded, not only in who you are, but in the earth, you know. And then it's like his staff has this dream catcher, you know. When you are rooted and grounded, you are able to catch your dreams and be more clear, you know, with this third eye energy right here, and be more clear on where it is that you want to go and how you want to move, you know. Yeah, we got the mountains with stand your ground under that and embrace the energy of peace. It's totally possible for you to do both, to remain firm and grounded and stand in the energy of peace, and also stand your ground against others. There's a difference between, you know, protecting yourself and being defensive, and that's where that drop your shields energy comes in. Okay, so what is the final thought on this, Shiva? It makes sense why I would need to do it again. For real. Jeez, this is not shuffling very cohesively. Oh, we got bliss, okay? Contentment is in hand. So this is the outcome of this beautiful journey of your self-love, you know. You're going to get there. You're already working on doing it at this time. So it says, if you pounced on this card, it means you are feeling good or want to feel better, more filled up and joyful. Perhaps you've been in a period of discontentment, dissatisfaction, or disillusionment, and are ready to move from a state of contradiction back to a state of expansion, but aren't quite sure how. It says bliss is a state of mind, and being that can be cultivated if never fully captured. It can be the result of intentionally dropping into a quiet and beautiful place that triggers awe and prequel. This place could be in the great outdoors beyond your usual habitat, or in your own den or backyard. The outer territory is less important than the inner adventure you can go on with the aid of visualization or a meditative practice. Bliss is unpredictable and can come on with the flick of a tail. When it does, you can better sustain that feeling by letting yourself be totally with it, avoiding thoughts about whether it is real or will last. Those limiting thoughts can curtail bliss in a heartbeat. If catalyzing the conditions if catalyzing the conditions for bliss to occur in others is something you're interested in, learn what really makes others sing and how they experience bliss. Learn what they are passionate about and love to do or be. Find a way to support their purring in a way that is right for you. When you follow the path towards bliss, you will be rewarded within and without, okay? So it says, think about people, places, things, and experiences that delight you. Spend some time dwelling on these thoughts and write them down. It says, where do you go or what do you do to find your bliss? Go there and do that. It says, open to the idea that you can increase the likelihood of bliss through a regular practice of meditation, contemplation, gratitude, and appreciation. But it's great to, like it said, open to that idea, you know, that, oh, these things that I'm doing are going to lead to a place of bliss, you know. And so that's something that you affirm to yourself, you know. And so the more you do it, it's kind of like, you know, tricking yourself into an energy of bliss, okay? But it's not really a trick. It's just that you're that powerful and able to speak those things out into your future, you know. Yeah. And you need to increase the trust that you have in yourself. I say again, you know, and the trust in spirit, you know, change those I can't do it to I can do it, you know, and then just go ahead and take the leap, you know, and just trust that, like, it looks like, you know, it's kind of far, you know, but spirit's hand goes on the belly of the cat, you know, to help the cat get over to doing it, you know. and just don't be afraid, you know, and look at the big moon shining full and clearly in the back, you know, even through the thin clouds that are there, you know. So I feel like you're doing a great job, you know, of wearing that energy down, you know. Yeah. But you could be afraid of risk, you know, afraid of like somebody judging you or something like that, you know. But it's just because you're hard on yourself and you judge yourself. So don't be afraid, you know, to mix things up, to stir things up, to change things and change the energy that's around you. And with that, I am done. Okay, I hope you guys have a happy, fabulous, wonderful, and amazing day. And I will see you later. Bye.